Hello South Africa. Today is Monday, March 21, 2022, and here are the top 5 stories that have made headlines for today. Samurai killer, schoolboy allegedly had close relationship with Cecilia Steyn. It's enough to send chills down your spine. Police sources have revealed this week that Cecilia Steyn, the leader of the Krugersdorp cult that murdered at least 11 people, was also in contact with another notorious killer. Morn Harms, dubbed the Samurai Killer, has been described as her potential protégé. Electus Padeus, chosen by God, orchestrated a campaign of sheer terror across this part of Gauteng between 2012 to 2016. However, the group had been together for many years before their murder spree started. Decomposed body of man found tied to a tree in Bushbuckridge. A man's decomposed body was found hand-tied to a tree in Bushbuckridge on Saturday afternoon. According to police spokesperson Brigadier Salvi Molola, a man's body was found by a shepherd in the bushes at Dwarsloop near Bushbuckridge on Saturday around 16h00. The shepherd alerted the authorities after the gruesome discovery. Upon their arrival, the man was certified dead by the paramedics. Prominent SA lawyer, struck off row, after stealing thousands from clients. A well-known South African lawyer has been barred from legal practice, after he was found guilty in a recent fraud case. Brian Bowman orchestrated a plot to swindle thousands out of his clients. The abhorrent attorney conducted a scam that saw his victims cough up more than 62,800 rand between them. He exploited the road accident fund, promising clients that they would benefit financially if they secured his services. Alas, this proved to be an enormous falsehood. The court ruled that Bowman was guilty, and ordered him to pay back the loot he had successfully squeezed out of his unsuspecting targets. Suspend their license, EFF weighs in on British Airways incident. The Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, has called for the permanent grounding of all Commercial aviation companies, particularly British Airways. The party says British Airways is posing a threat to the safety and security of passengers and the country. On Saturday, March 19, British Airways passengers said flight BA6324 from Cape to Cape Town failed to land and was able to do so on its second attempt. Comair said the aircraft had a landing gear warning indication that required standard safety checks. In a statement, the EFF said the situation has reached a level where it now constitutes a security threat. South African food shortage over Ukraine war. Government says not for foreseeable future. The Russia-Ukraine war is still raging on. As the violence continues in those two countries, the various economic effects are spreading across the rest of the world. It's not all about the money though, it's also about the supplies. We've seen it with global petrol prices skyrocketing. Now, there are also several concerns about possible food shortages here in South Africa. While this might not fill you with confidence, government says it looked into it. Agriculture Minister Thoko Didiza has met with food processors and leaders in the fruit and grains industry this week. The meeting comes after growing supply fears from Ukraine. Didiza's meeting forms part of our government's interministerial task team looking at how the war could affect the South African economy. This is Leah for the South African.